This work was not created from theory alone. It was shaped over many years of lived experience, close observation, and a deep need to understand how movement affects the body and mind beyond surface-level exercise instruction and aesthetics. Over time, I became increasingly aware that the structure of movement mattered just as much as the movement itself. Not just what exercise was being performed, but how effort was distributed across time, how motion was interrupted or sustained, how the body organized around repetition, and how different rhythmic structures seemed to produce different physical and mental effects. Some patterns felt stabilizing, some felt to activate, some supported control, while others increased flow, effort, or internal demand in ways that were difficult to explain using conventional fitness language alone. These observations did not all emerge at once. They developed gradually across years of personal practice, experimentation, reflection, and continued exposure to the realities of stress, adaptation, and regulation in everyday life. Again and again, rhythm revealed itself to be more than background timing. It functioned as a governing force inside movement itself. That realization became one of the foundations of polykinetics. What began as repeated practical observation eventually demanded clearer language, clearer structure, and a more intentional framework. This book was written as part of that effort. The 8 exercise movement patterns of polykinetics is an introduction to the core rhythmic structures that shape how movement can be organized within this system. Its purpose is to identify these patterns, describe their distinct qualities, and offer a practical lens for understanding how rhythm may influence mechanical load, balance, coordination, focus, state regulation, and overall workout experience. This book is not meant to suggest that rhythm alone explains everything, nor does it claim that human movement can be reduced to a single variable. Rather, it proposes that rhythm deserves more careful attention than it is typically given, especially when the goal is not only performance, but also awareness, adaptability, and better alignment between physical effort and internal state. My hope is that this material helps readers observe exercise movement in a more precise way. Whether you come to this work as a fitness professional, a curious learner, a researcher, or someone exploring new ways to understand exercise, I invite you to approach these pages with both discernment and openness. Sometimes the most important patterns are the ones that have been present all along, waiting to be seen more clearly and experienced more deeply than ever before. M. L. Vargas.